Top 5 Mysterious Disappearances. Unsolved True Crime Enigmas. Picture this. A world where people vanish without a trace, leaving behind only questions and shadows. A ship drifts silently on the ocean, its crew gone. A child disappears from a campsite in the dead of night. Hikers flee their tent in a frozen wilderness, never to be seen alive again. These are the stories that keep us up at night, the unsolved mysteries that grip our minds and refuse to let go. Welcome to a chilling countdown of the top 5 mysterious disappearances in history, a true crime journey into the heart of the unknown. From ghost ships to missing persons cases that defy explanation, these tales blend fear, fascination, and the thrill of the unexplained. So, grab a blanket, dim the lights, and join me as we dive into 5 haunting enigmas that prove sometimes the truth is more elusive than the shadows. Let's unravel these mysteries together and end the week with a shiver down the spine. These aren't just stories theory puzzles that challenge everything we think we know. Each case is a snapshot of a moment when lives vanished, leaving clues that don't add up and theories that range from the logical to the paranormal. For every answer we chase, a new question emerges, pulling us deeper into the abyss of unsolved mysteries. Whether you're a true crime junkie, a fan of unsolved mysteries, or just love a good ghost story, this top 5 list is for you. So, let's set sail, trek into the wild, and follow the trails of those who disappeared, hoping to uncover what lies behind these haunting vanishings. Let's kick off our countdown with number 5. The ghost ship Mary Celeste, a maritime mystery that's become the stuff of legend. In November 1872, the Mary Celeste, a 282-ton brigantine, set sail from New York City to Genoa, Italy, carrying 1,701 barrels of denatured alcohol. Captain Benjamin Briggs, a seasoned sailor, led a crew of 7, joined by his wife, Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia. The ship was sturdy, the crew reliable, and the voyage routine. But on December 5th, the British ship Dei Grazia spotted the Mary Celeste drifting erratically off the Azores. When they boarded, they found a chilling scene. The ship was deserted. The lifeboat was gone, along with navigation tools and the ship's papers. The cargo was mostly intact, the galley stocked with 6 months' food, and personal items, a sewing machine. A child's toys lay untouched. The last log entry, dated November 25th, noted calm seas. No signs of violence or panic marked the deck, yet 10 people had vanished. What happened? Theories abound. Some say leaking alcohol vapors sparked fears of an explosion, driving the crew to flee in the lifeboat, only to be lost in a squall. Others suggest a waterspout flooded the hold, prompting a hasty evacuation. Darker ideas point to mutiny or piracy, though no valuables were taken. For fans of the paranormal, the Mary Celeste is a cursed ghost ship, haunted by spirits or a sea monster that claimed the crew. The 1872 inquiry in Gibraltar found no answers, and the ship sailed on until 1885, when it was wrecked for insurance fraud. The Mary Celeste remains a true crime enigma, a mysterious disappearance that whispers of the sea's untamed secrets, leaving us to wonder what swallowed 10 souls in the Atlantic. Moving to number 4, we venture to the frozen Ural Mountain for the Dyatlov Pass incident, a mountain tragedy that's as baffling as it is chilling. In February 1959, 9 Soviet hikers, led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, set out to conquer Mount Otorten in Russia's northern Urals. These were experienced mountaineers, young and fearless, documenting their trek with diaries and cameras. But when they failed to return, a search party found a nightmare on Koletsyakhl, or Dead Mountain. Their tent was slashed open from the inside, and footprints led a mile downhill, some showing bare feet in minus 30 degrees Celsius snow. Under a cedar tree, two bodies lay frozen, half-naked, beside a dead fire. Three more were found crawling back to the tent, dead of hypothermia. Weeks later, the final four appeared in a ravine, their chests crushed, one missing her tongue and eyes. Their clothes were radioactive, and no clear cause explained their flight. What drove them from their tent? A 2021 study suggests a slab avalanche triggered by katabatic winds panicked them into fleeing, with hypothermia and a second slide killing them. But the slope showed no avalanche debris, and the orderly footprints don't fit a chaotic escape. Infrasound from the wind might have induced panic, but it doesn't explain the injuries or radioactivity. Cold War theories point to a secret military test missile launches or radiation experiments supported by orange lights seen in the sky. Paranormal fans lean toward a Yeti attack, UFOs, or Slavic spirits haunting Dead Mountain. The 1959 Soviet investigation blamed an unknown compelling force, and a 2019 re-inquiry upheld the avalanche theory, satisfying few. The Dyatlov Pass remains an unsolved mystery, a true crime case that blends science and superstition, haunting us with its frozen secrets. At number 3, we shift to a modern Australian mystery, the disappearance of Cleo Smith, a case that gripped the world with its miraculous ending. On October 15, 2021, 4-year-old Cleo was camping with her family at the Blowholes campground on Western Australia's Coral Coast. At 1:30 a.m., she asked her mother, Ellie, for water, then went back to sleep in their tent. By 6 a.m., Cleo was gone, her sleeping bag missing, the tent's zipper open too high for her to reach. The remote site 560 miles north of Perth was no place for a child to wander, with cliffs, dunes, and ocean nearby. Police launched a massive search, suspecting abduction after finding a footprint and DNA not matching the family. Witnesses heard a car speeding away at 3 a.m., and by October 21st, police confirmed Cleo was likely kidnapped. The search was relentless. Drones, helicopters, volunteers, and a $1 million reward. Carnarvon, Cleo's hometown, was flooded with detectives, and Ellie's televised pleas broke hearts. Social media buzzed with support and cruel conspiracies. Hope faded as days passed most stranger abductions, and tragically within hours. But on November 3rd, after 18 days, police raided a Carnarvon duplex 6 minutes from Cleo's home. There, they found her alive, playing with toy cars. "My name is Cleo," she said, sparking tears of joy. Her abductor, Terrence Darrell Kelly, a local recluse, had taken her on impulse while high on methamphetamine, keeping her locked in a room of dolls. Sentenced to 13 years in 2023, Kelly's motive remains murky. Cleo's resilience shines, but her trauma lingers. This true crime story, a rare happy ending among missing persons cases, is a testament to hope, yet a reminder of the darkness that lurks in small towns. For number 2, we sailed to the Arctic for the Lost Franklin expedition, a 19th century tragedy that's both harrowing and haunting. In 1845, Sir John Franklin led 129 men aboard HMS Erebus and Terror to find the Northwest Passage, a sea route through Canada's Arctic. Equipped with steam engines and 3-year supplies, the ships were last seen in Baffin Bay. By 1848, with no word, searches began, revealing a grim fate. On Beechy Island, 3 graves from 1846 showed the crew had wintered there. A 1859 note on King William Island reported the ships trapped in ice since 1846, Franklin dead by 1847, and 105 survivors abandoning ship in 1848. Skeletons, some with cannibalism marks, littered the coast, alongside Inuit tales of starving white men. In 2014 and 2016, the Erebus and Terrorex were found, preserved but silent on the crew's end. Starvation, scurvy, and lead poisoning from canned food likely killed them, with the Arctic's minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit cold sealing their doom. The cannibalism, confirmed by bone cuts, shocked Victorian England. Some whisper of an Inuit curse or Arctic madness, but the wrecks point to human frailty against nature's wrath. The Franklin expedition's mysterious disappearance, a true crime saga of ambition and despair, remains unsolved, with logbooks still missing and the ice guarding its secrets. For those who love history and horror, this case is a chilling reminder of the Arctic's unforgiving grip. Finally, at number 1, we trek to Russia's Bermuda Triangle. The Dyatlov Pass incident, doubled here for its unmatched eeriness. Yes, we covered it at number 4, but its grip on the true crime world demands a closer look. In 1959, 9 hikers vanished on Dead Mountain, their tents slashed, bodies scattered in bizarre states, some half-naked, others with crushed chests or missing eyes. Radioactivity on their clothes and orange lights in the sky fueled wild theories. Avalanches, military tests, UFOs, or a Yeti. The orderly footprints, lack of avalanche debris, and compelling force conclusion keep this case alive. For fans of BuzzFeed, Unsolved, and Reddit's darkest corners, the Dyatlov Pass is the ultimate unsolved mystery, a true crime nightmare where every answer spawns a question. Its top spot reflects its power to haunt, blending science, conspiracy, and the paranormal in a frozen riddle. These 5 mysterious disappearances, the Mary Celeste, Cleo Smith, the Franklin expedition, and the Dyatlov Pass, twice spanned centuries and continents, yet share a common thread. They defy explanation. From ghost ships to missing persons, each case is a true crime story that invites us to speculate, to question, and to fear what lies beyond our understanding. The sea, the Arctic, the mountains theory vast, indifferent, and full of secrets. For the 18 to 35 crowd, these tales are catnip, blending the thrill of a podcast with the chill of a ghost story. They remind us that even in our mapped, tracked world, people can vanish, leaving only whispers of what happened. So, which of these mysterious disappearances haunts you the most? Is it the Mary Celeste's silent deck, Cleo Smith's miraculous rescue, the Franklin expedition's frozen despair, or the Dyatlov Pass's eerie enigma? These top 5 unsolved mysteries, these true crime tales of missing persons and ghost ships, challenge us to face the unknown. Do you lean towards science avalanches, storms, disease, or do you feel a pull toward the paranormal, where spirits and UFOs lurk? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Which case keeps you up at night, and what's your theory? Have you heard another disappearance that deserves a spot on this list? If you're hooked on true crime, unsolved mysteries, and the thrill of the unexplained like I am, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got more chilling stories, coming tales of vanishings, hauntings, and enigmas that will spark your curiosity and send shivers down your spine. If you enjoyed this top 5 countdown of mysterious disappearances, give it a like and share it with a friend who loves a good true crime puzzle. Until next time, keep searching for the truth, because in the vastness of history, some stories are too haunting to stay buried. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown. And let's end the week wondering what lies just beyond the horizon.